Mrs. Southerland says her husband can't deny he's cheated because she has it on video. She says she may be ready to find a new leading man. Today on Divorce Court. All rise. The Honorable Judge Starr presiding.
Hello, everyone. You may be seated.
Your Honor, the case of Southerland v. Southerland.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Southerland and Mr. Southerland. Thank you for being here today, and thank you for joining us at Divorce Court. Today, we have a married couple with allegations of infidelity and disrespect, lying, cheating, the whole trifecta in this situation. Let's see why we're in court today. Mrs. Southerland, you brought this case. You've been together for 6 years, married for 5 years. You have 2 children together, but there are 10 kids total between you. There's a lot at stake here. Why are we in court?
Your Honor, we're here today because I fell in love with a 7-foot man who gives me 4 feet worth of effort. Honestly, I'm here with these divorce papers. I'm not sure if I want to stay or if I want to leave. He's a mean drunk, he's a cheater, and he's broke.
A mean drunk, a cheater, and broke. That is truly the trifecta of why a relationship does not work. What say you, Mr. Southerland?
Your Honor.
You think it's funny? You think it's funny? You're married to this woman. She brought divorce papers to court.
I love my wife.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I have done some things, but I love her and I miss her. I want to make it right.
Sincerely?
Sincerely.
Let's see how sincere you are. Ms. Southerland, tell me how you all met and what got us to this point.
We actually met in middle school, and years later, he messaged me on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
I kind of gave him the runaround.
One of these slide into the DM.
He did. After about maybe 2 months, we ended up finally hanging out. He pulled up on me, we hung out, and honestly, we just never went our separate ways after that.
How soon after you all reconnected did you start officially dating, would you say, Mr. Southerland?
The same day.
Really?
As soon as I met her, I was in love. I love my wife.
Okay, so we hear there's love, love, love. I understand he actually love-bombed you with lots of fun stuff, right?
Yes, he did.
Tell me what you mean.
He would rub my bath water, he would rub my back, he would rub my feet, he would lick my feet. Really, anything I wanted him to do. He would pay for everything, and then come to find out, most of the money was coming from family members.
How much do you estimate we're talking?
At least $50,000, if not more.
What?
Way more.
You got the Bezos kind of money up in here? $50,000 from your family? Your family was supporting you all?
Yeah. Look, it don't matter where the money come from as long as you got it.
So you agree you were love bombing her and making it seem like you were going to be her long-term partner. Am I correct?
I was a long-term partner.
But what makes you say, Miss Southerland, that he has become irresponsible?
The way he spends his money. He has a rap career. He's trying to break through it. So he's literally spent $1,000 on a music video.
Now, when you say he has a rap career,
he's trying to do his rap career.
Okay, Jay-Z had a rap career. Okay, that's how you know, that's a career, meaning you actually apply yourself to something and somebody actually finds it valuable and writes you a check.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a career, okay? I have a legal career, okay? There's the difference. You may have a rap dream, but a career is...
I got a rap career.
You have a career. You make money on it?
Yes.
You make enough money to sustain your family?
I have enough money to maintain me.
You have enough money to maintain you?
Yes.
I understand that drinking is the core of the problem.
Strippers.
Why don't you start with the drinking?
He likes to drink a lot. And honestly, he's really a sweetheart until the liquor comes into place. Once the liquor really comes into place, he'll be nice for a little while, and then before you know it, he's mean.
So, you know, it's interesting when alcohol comes into play, people kind of fall into a few different categories. Some people get giggly and fun. Some people get mean and nasty.
Yep.
And it's the last category?
Yes.
I'll turn to you, Mr. Sutherland. What's that about, sir?
We both used to drink a lot. Like, be real, kind of like just, that was our love language. Like, me and Baby, we used to kick back, we used to sit back and drink. And when we used to drink, sometimes it would go left, sometimes it'd be cool. But alcohol definitely played a big part in why we kind of separated. Like, why it got to where it got to.
He got drunk one day, we got into an argument, and basically he just started calling me the B word, everything you could think of that's not my name. And honestly, I just got tired of it. He ended up saying I was a bad wife, and it kind of made me lash back out on him. When I lashed back out on him, he got drunk and came in the room and knocked everything off the dresser. So the TV broke. He just was breaking stuff when he get mad.
Mr. Southerland, why is that your reaction? Is there something going on in your life that makes you that angry and that
Nah, honestly.
unable to control your emotions?
Honestly, nah. It's just, it's stuff that happened between me and her in the past where we just kind of swept stuff under the rug. But at the end of the day, when you sweep something under the rug, it's still there. You know what I'm saying? So when we drink, a lot of our anger came from those places that was swept under the rug, and we never addressed those situations. We just left it under the rug.
Well, rehab really helps you do that. Have you all ever talked about going to rehab?
Yes. Actually, we talked about it for the sake of the children. He said he was going to do it. It was a fake rehab. He went to Miami and was really hanging out with his friends.
So he actually didn't go to rehab?
Nope.
Aurora?
When we first ever hung out, he picked me up in a girl he was dating's car and told me that I thought it was his cousin. Making her sit in the back seat while me and him rode in the front, picking her up from work at the Waffle House.
You were messing with the Waffle House girl and had her in the same car with your present girlfriend?
She came to our wedding dinner in the Waffle House uniform, eating off both of our plates.
I went down to Miami with some friends.
You usually don't go to rehab with friends, but that's...
I went to Miami with some friends. Look, I went to the rehab spot. When I got to the rehab spot, I was kind of like iffy about it. But at the end of the day, what really was needed was I just needed some time to myself.
No, if you're an alcoholic, you need rehab, sir. If you're an alcoholic, you need rehab. So you said you were going to rehab. You chose not to go to rehab. Stand in your authenticity and say, I have a problem, but I didn't address it. That's just the facts.
Judge, I had a problem, but I didn't address it.
Fair enough.
I just been taking them steps. I don't drink as frequently as I used to. Like, I might do it socially because, she was telling you I got a rap career. So when I do go out, it requires, being in the club and stuff. But
being in the club doesn't require you to drink.
I don't drink to the point where I get crazy or nothing like that. Like, I just drink socially.
Anybody who is an addict can't really do it socially. It's like gambling. You can't, change from going to the blackjack tables to playing scratch-offs because you're still gambling. Right. So that's up to you, sir, if you don't want to fully address the problem.
He got drunk last night at the hotel and left because, I won't say why he left, but he got drunk last night and left the hotel, went back to a brothel, his friend's brothel.
Mr. Southerland, I think your wife is saying that your drinking is out of control.
She drinks the same way I do, Your Honor. She do the same thing I do. Everything that I do. I
drink socially, but I have the children, so I can't just get drunk all the time. He doesn't, so he can drink whenever he wants to.
But you say also this alcohol abuse and irresponsible behavior has led to cheating.
A lot of it.
What do you mean?
The very beginning, when we got married, actually, matter of fact, when we first ever hung out, he picked me up in a girl he was dating's car and told me that I thought it was his cousin. And then I found out it wasn't his cousin because I was going through his phone that one of our children were using. And when I was reading the messages, she sent a text message saying, let me suck something. So I messaged her back and said, you want to suck something on your cousin? She said, ask your husband, B. I asked him, he told me I was dealing with her a year before you, so he just never said anything about it.
But wait a minute, were you in this woman's car?
Riding in her car, making her sit in the back seat while me and him rode in the front, picking her up from work at the Waffle House.
You were messing with the Waffle House girl and had her in the same car with your present girlfriend? Really?
She came to our wedding dinner in the Waffle House uniform, eating off both of our plates.
Mr. Southerland, you're laughing, but...
Look, it's no lie. That's right. It's true.
You brought a woman, a side chick woman to your...
That wasn't my side chick. It wasn't nothing like that. We was just cool. It was my friend, but I get what she's saying. You're right.
She was still coming to the house, playing godmother to his children. Only reason why I didn't know immediately is because she was sleeping with his cousin in the next room. So I would have never knew that she was sleeping with him too because she was sleeping with his cousin. And he was okay with it.
So not only did you bring somebody into the house, you brought a trick into the house, because this is a straight...
All his friends, at least 5 of them. Well, he got stabbed by a stripper. Yeah.
Corey,
Gosh.
you got nothing for me.
I got nothing this
You got
time.
nothing for me. Not a thing. Any other examples of cheating?
Yeah. He was cheating with a girl at work, sucking her toes, and I submitted evidence to that.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, I did.
Let's go to the videotape.
I got the video.
Savage. That's him. That's my husband.
I'm shocked and appalled. I don't know who that was.
Oh, but that's not it, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's not it, Your
so
I plead the fifth.
you can't plead the fifth. I just watched the tape.
I don't know who that was.
That was you.
You sure?
That was you.
That was drunk me.
That was drunk, but it was still you. And you think it's funny.
No, that's not funny, though. Nah.
I mean, this is your wife.
No,
Listen,
you're right.
Let
You're
me
right.
tell you something. This is your wife,
Look,
sir.
with that
You have
video-
children, and this is the behavior that the father is doing on another woman. I just want to be clear.
At that time, I found out she was sleeping with a dude that I was chilling with.
So is there mutual cheating in this relationship?
No, that's definitely not true.
That's definitely the truth, because they told me.
I submitted evidence to when he found out that I knew about that video as well, when he went live and did something else with the same girl.
So how did you get this video?
She sent it to me. They were working together.
What kind of work were they doing?
Making pizzas.
You like fast food, okay?
I'm skinny, but I like to eat.
Corey,
Gosh.
you got nothing for me.
I got nothing this
You got
time.
nothing for me. Not a thing.
Another example, he got stabbed by a stripper. Yeah. And
That
I found
sounds
out
like a
from
bad
another
rap
stripper.
song, okay? I got stabbed by a stripper.
I found out from another stripper. I thought he was cheating with one stripper, and it was the wrong stripper. Those were traveling strippers. One of the side pieces got mad that he invited his other side piece, so she stabbed him. He told me he was stabbed, but I thought that it was another girl who he was cheating with stabbed him. Come to find out it was a stripper. And
You are standing here talking about your husband
that's true.
who got stabbed by the side chick stripper of the side chick stripper that you were cheating on her with.
From the Waffle House, yeah.
From the Waffle House, okay?
That's right.
I just want to make sure that I'm clear on it all. Might as well hear it all. You said there was live cheating.
Oh, yeah. After I found him with the toe-sucking video, my sister ended up submitting it to a page on Facebook that posts all the cheaters in our area. So he thought it was funny and went back live after the toe-sucking video and was biting her butt cheeks. I submitted the video as well. Biting her butt
I
cheeks,
have to see.
smacking her butt.
I have to see this. I have to see this, okay? I actually think...
That's the PG version.
I know, because I'm in the open courtroom, but I have access to the full video that I need to see for evidence. Corey.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Show this to the defendant.
Yeah, he was licking and biting her butt cheeks like it was nothing. Like he was enjoying it. And that was him knowing that I knew about her.
Absolutely me.
So he was enjoying it. Biting
He's
her.
still enjoying it now.
Yeah, exactly. Probably ready to text her when we leave here. Yeah, that's what he likes to do.
Okay.
The call when I leave.
All right.
Appreciate you.
I'm gonna have to wash my iPad after. Mr. Sutherland, you know, under normal circumstances, Mr. Sutherland, I'll be honest with you. Under normal circumstances, the jury knows me. I would take you to task for being a disgusting example of a husband and a father. That's what I normally would do, because you are a disgusting example of a husband and father.
I'll take that.
Yep, I would normally take you to task. But I can't take him to task without taking you to task, Ms. Sutherland. I cannot say to him that he is a disgusting example of a husband and father because you have allowed this.
That's right.
You have participated in your own destruction.
That's right.
I'm listening, Mr. Sutherland.
Just look, on some, like, just to be real for a second, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I love my wife. I was a man who was figuring himself out at the time when me and her got together. I came from a lot of things that made me, I ain't gonna say they made me insecure, but they made me hard of trusting. And when me and her got to drinking, she also would get in her feelings where she would start down talking me like, oh, you, all that extra stuff. But at the same time, it's no excuse. At the end of the day, you're right. I should have never did none of that to my wife. And if I could go back, I would take all of that back. I would go back, none of that would have happened. But at the same time, I had to reflect on myself. And I promise you, like, that same man in the videos ain't the same man that's standing here in front of you.
Well, you've been laughing and giggling this entire time like it's been a joke.
I'll be honest with you, Judge. This my first time really seeing them videos. I left that behind. I put that in the back of my mind. I've never seen it.
But it's not in the back of the mind. It is literally on the internet. It lives on the internet.
Yeah, no, it's on the TV. It lives on the TV.
In front of you now, but it lives on the internet, which means that this is her public humiliation every day. And what I tell women in this situation, Mr. Sutherland, is you are only humiliated if you allow humiliation.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Mr. Sutherland?
Oh, this, man.
Let me tell you something. Your husband says that he loves you. You brought divorce papers to court. I don't even know why you stopped here in divorce court when you should have stopped at civil court, filed them papers and brought them to me so that I can inspect them. Because, girl, let me tell you something. This is your prize. Play silly games, win silly prizes.
Yeah.
Is this what you want? That's all I want to know. You've got the divorce papers. Would you like me to serve them?
No. I don't.
You know what?
I want him to get his stuff together, honestly.
You want to live in a fantasy world? That's what you want to live in? I'm going to let you. I'm gonna let you go ahead and be disrespected. I'm gonna let you be somebody else's garbage because you're a grown woman and you have chosen this. It is a sad example, Miss Sutherland, a sad example for the children that you are raising, that you don't care enough about yourself to tell him to get the hell out. That's my verdict.